You are watching episode number 20 of our Alaska 2024 series.
Yeah. Mike Shitty has another one. Mike Kelley, maybe not.
Yeah, you have to throw those last names in there now.
I know.
We're spending the summer in Alaska. Come along for the adventure.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end.
On our trip, we've met a lot of new friends. Our path has taken us from mile 0 of the Alcan Highway to Tuktoyaktuk at the Arctic Ocean and all over the state of Alaska. Oh, wait, there's an eye. Look at the clouds.
Yeah.
Dangerous times don't fly too high.
Very cool.
Be sure to keep them balance.
And here we are at the Elks Lodge in Wasilla. They call it the Palmer Lodge. My cousin Mike Shooty and his wife Debbie, so it's Mike and Debbie and Mike and Debbie, and they're staying here with us for a couple of days. We're heading to Hatcher's Pass to explore the area. Okay, this is a day trip to Independence Mine outside of Wasilla and or Palmer or wherever. I'll put that in here, but Debbie and I and Mike and Debbie Shooty are going to go check it out. Just enough of a breeze that it's brisk up here. All right, let's check out Hatcher Pass and the Independence Mine is where we're at.
This one downstairs. Wow. The fireplace is made with the rocks that they got from the mountains. These are blueprints of the tunnels inside Granite Mountain and Skyscraper Peak.
Oh, neat.
From 1909 to 1951, they got over 150,000 ounces of gold, worth $6 million.
To get the 14.
How many people at its peak did this employ?
Over 200.
200.
There was
Independence Mine. That's pretty cool.
It's beautiful.
Gold Mint Trailhead is located in the Hatcher Pass Independent Mine State Park. Panning for gold is allowed in the park. Very cool. With a pan and shovel only. Independence Mine campfires, 1930. The bunkhouse built in 1940 accommodated 50 additional men. So they added this in 1940 to add 50 additional workers. Independence Mine State Historical Park is a huge abandoned gold mine that sits atop of Hatcher's Pass on approximately 761 acres. There are tour guides available to lead 45-minute tours, but you are also welcome to just walk around throughout the park, which is what we did.
So here's Mike panning for gold at Independence Mine in Willow, Alaska. Willow? I think it's Willow. Did he find gold? Did he find gold? He's trying.
Although World War II interrupted the mining operation, gold was declared a non-essential during the wartime. Mining did resume briefly after the war until the Independence Mine permanently closed in 1951.
Are your feet cold or warm?
No, my feet are toasty.
Yeah.
Almost sweaty. He's got gloves. He's smart.
Yeah. And he's got all the fancy toys.
Yeah, I think you can get that on
Yeah. I think some of these big rocks look like gold, that we should take one of those huge ones home. Pan number 2 appears to be empty for Mike, but the other Mike got gold.
Ready?
Cleaning up the equipment.
And just in case anyone was wondering, I came up empty.
That's sad.
You guys want to?
In a way, I think that's sad that they're letting that building collapse.
Yeah.
Because you could go back in and prop that up for another 100 years. Hatcher Pass Summit, 3886. 3886. Yeah. Now, while you think it's only 3886 feet, in Alaska, that's above the tree line. So because of the latitude that we're at, which is, what are we, 65th latitude 65 or something like that. So we are right just near the 65th latitude, and so at 3886 you are above the tree line. And see all the water coming out?
Oh wow, there's a waterfall.
So the water has to be coming from the snowmelt, right?
Yeah.
That's
That's part of a glacier up there. You see the blue ice
Oh,
right at the
hey,
top?
glacier.
Oh, glacier.
Glacier.
Yeah, that's how you denote if it's a snowfall run or a glacier. You see at the very top how blue it is? That's a glacier.
We had some bad weather moving in, so we kind of had to hurry up our hike and head back to the car.
Love the world and keep the sky on your mind.
Boy. Summit Lake. This is Summit Lake, yeah. And that little stream of water in the waterfall that we saw over there, that has to be, well, one, I guess you'd call it snow fed or glacier fed, but that's got to be cold. Oh, hey guys, look up there. Look at the, just between the first ridge and the second ridge. And now, oh, it's coming all over. That's a rainstorm coming in. But is that, it's coming down. I don't think that was here when we walked up there. Little moguls out across there.
Don't step in that. That will mess up the permafrost.
It's kind of cool.
We made it back to our truck, Willie, and spent the next hour or so just driving through Hatcher Pass. The scenery was awesome. Grateful to spend a couple of days with my cousin Mike and his wife Debbie. After a couple of days, they said their goodbyes and they headed off to Denali, and we stayed back here at the Elks Lodge for a couple more days. And that's when our friends Howard and Cheryl showed up at the Palmer Elks Lodge, and we made arrangements for what to do on the 4th of July, and we headed to the famous car launch. This was our first indication that this place was going to be more popular than we realized. We were backed up in traffic on the road for probably 30 minutes before we got into the park.
All right, so we are here at the car launch for the 4th of July, and when I learn the details of the car launch, I'll share them with you.
Little elk. Little elk, big elk. I'm elk.
He says, I'm an elk.
We met up with several of our fellow RVers.
We haven't found any moose yet.
We found them. We found his friend. Oh, good. All right. The elks.
Yeah, we're the elk. Are you guys moose?
From their boondocking camp spot, we probably had a half a mile walk to get to the actual area where the event was taking place.
Okay, this is celebrating the 4th of July, Alaska style.
America, 248 years young today. Okay, and you people that are coming in, we've got that corridor of rope here. So everybody needs to, we've got a lot of real estate down here. So let's not get congested all over there. Everybody understand that? Everybody listening? Come down here. And good old Johnny Harton, kind of hard not to tap your foot to that. Oh, guys, this is where you get goosebumps from the head to toe, and we're not even going to get worked up talking about the veterans yet.
All right, I don't know what the name of the river is, but we'll figure it out and put it on here before we get out of here. Apparently the river has taken away a lot of the real estate right through here, and so they're have to compact everybody in because they say they've lost like 20 or 25 feet of banking from the floods. So you've got them stretching way down there, and you've got them stretching up here, and then they just keep going. They actually go clear around and back over there. So pretty cool. The car launch and the way Alaska celebrates the 4th of July.
So we've got tons of real estate down here. Can y'all hear that from way up there? Don't stop in between the ropes. I don't think anybody's homesteading yet. If you're inside the ropes, move. Keep on coming down here. Come down all these vehicles. We've got lots of room, and it's lots of room down here, okay? Like where that Fall Guy truck is. Y'all just come on around. Don't be belligerent, but come on around.
No, I was going to get your names. Todd
Anderson.
Christy Brown.
Todd and Christy from Dayton, Ohio.
That's right.
Cool beans.
Just started our
Cool beans. And we ran into him here at the car launch on the 4th of July. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. We know that America exists because of your power and might. Thank you for America. We thank you that we get to live in Alaska and enjoy the blessings of liberty and freedom. We ask that you be with our nation. Please be with our veterans, our military, and our police and troopers. We ask your blessings on moms and dads.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
left eye to the car, your right eye to the C-130. We're trying to do them simultaneously.
Very cool.
And the rear ramp is open.
Of the early sourdough streams, the precious.
So for those of you who are regulars watching our show, you know that I put out a 4th of July video, really the week of the 4th of July, to cover this event. Today's video, yes, the car launch was there, and I will show a few more of those launches, but this was more to show the patriotism, I don't know, the backbone of this group of people putting this event on, and really the level of patriotism that Alaskans have for our country. And you need to keep in mind that in Alaska, they can't shoot fireworks on the 4th of July because it isn't dark enough.
Forever waves of rain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee. With brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful, for heroes with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
How about a shout out for Adele and her gorgeous voice? Thank you, Adele. Okay, we're going to see if we have any updates on her.
And I gotta tell you, this is a 4th of July that Debbie and I will never forget. We didn't know what to expect when we arrived, but boy, am I so glad that we got to experience this. While this looks like a bunch of roughnecks, I got to tell you the level of patriotism was awesome.
Only in Alaska.
And I got to tell you, it was a long walk back up that hill. And our group ended up heading back and went back up the hill and hung around for quite a while with all the other RVers who were boondocking there. And the next morning, Debbie and I got up. We went into Anchorage, Alaska. We stopped by the Bass Pro Shop for a little bit. We made a run to the Costco. I didn't get any filming done there, but we also stopped by the Anchorage, Alaska Eagles.
Putting our Mommy Day, or Mommy
Mommy, Ohio.
Ohio license plate, fraternal order of the Eagles license plate. Woohoo! In, where are we at? Anchorage, Alaska.
We got back to the Elks Lodge. We called Howard and Cheryl, wanted to see if they wanted to go see the boar tide with us. And on the way there, we stopped at a wildlife refuge area.
Potter's Marsh is one of Anchorage's coastal wildlife refuges. Most accessible attraction, 32,500 acre refuge. It extends 16 miles to Potter Creek. Cool. All right, do we take the long one or do we take the shorter one?
Sightseeing tours include stops at Potter's Marsh, and they say that moose frequent the area as well. At least 130 bird species have been spotted in the area.
Every duck, goose, swan, I think they're all here in Alaska.
We timed our leaving of the wildlife refuge to the timing of when you'd see the boar tides come in. So we headed to our spot down the Turnagain Arm called Beluga Point. And yes, you can Google when the boar tides are coming in.
Sitting out here waiting to see the boar tide pass by. We were here about an hour early, so we're just going to sit around and hang around and wait. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the boar tide is starting to come in. It's not really a massive 3-foot wall coming in, but there was. Get it before it goes, because it's going away.
The boar tide became more defined where you could really see the wave after it had reached our point.
See it right there. There's your line. Okay, tell you what we'll do. We'll drive up.
Beluga Point is a 20-minute drive south of Anchorage. Best viewing is from there to all the way to Portage, which is an hour south of town. The boar tides travel at approximately 12 to 15 miles per hour. And so we jumped into the truck and decided to run down to the next viewpoint, the Bird Ridge Pull-Off.
That was pretty cool.
That is
Don't
really
you
cool.
think?
I think that's awesome.
I'm
I'm guessing, I don't know, but what do you suppose that's a foot difference? 8 inches to a foot difference?
I think it's 30 inches.
30 feet. You can see as that sandbar in there is getting covered up. That is awesome. You see that tide just rolling in there, the boar tide.
Even though today's boar tide that we witnessed was only about 12 inches in height, it was still spectacular. But the most entertainment we had all day occurred when we were leaving. Cheryl went to the wrong white truck to get in.
I could get her a new car if it's the same color. She wouldn't even know she got it.
We're filming that.
She's like, did you just open the door?
I go, wrong car.
I'm like, where is she going?
Oh, that was good. Heading back to the Elks Lodge in Palmer.
I think using the Elks Lodge as a home base for this, week or so that we spent here worked out great. So with all the things that we saw and did this week, staying in the same location and not moving around was a real blessing. And I should probably mention that we were able to get the oil changed and 2 new batteries for Willie this week. And we made a trip to Costco to restock our provisions. But perhaps the best part was meeting family and friends and the memories that we get to keep forever. When we left the Palmer Elks, we really weren't sure that we would see Howard and Cheryl again. But who knows? Alaska is a big state. We may cross paths again. And the next morning, Debbie and I hit the road again. This time we're heading to the Kenai Peninsula. And here's a fun fact from where we were at the Turnagain Arm watching the boar tide just yesterday. We went right past that point, and Hope, Alaska is 70-mile trip directly across the river from there.
We are in Hope, Alaska.
What's up is down, what's left is right.
So yesterday we were across the Turnagain Arm.
And I want to thank everybody for watching our videos. And we hope to get to see you guys again next week as we start our adventure in Hope, Alaska. And if you like this video, please feel free to share it with your friends. Cheers, everybody.